Welcome to the Messenger of Truth channel. God bless you and protect your life. Subscribe, follow our work and share the truth with others. Attos 22. My brethren and fathers, hear my defense before you now. And when they heard that he spoke to them in the Hebrew language, they kept greater silence. And he said, As for me, I am a Jewish man, born in Tarsus of Cilicia, but brought up in this city at the feet of Gamaliel, instructed according to the truth of the law of our fathers, zealous toward God, as you all are today. I persecuted this way to the death, imprisoning and putting to death both men and women. As also the high priest and all the council of the elders are witnesses to me, and I received letters from them for the brethren, and went to Damascus to bring those who were there bound to Jerusalem to be punished. And it came to pass, as I journeyed, and drew nigh unto Damascus about noon, suddenly a great light from heaven shone around me. And I fell to the ground and heard a voice saying to me, Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? And I said, Who are you, Lord? And he said to me, I am Jesus of Nazareth, whom you are persecuting. And they which were with me indeed saw the light, and were sore afraid, but they heard not the voice of him that talked with me. Then I said, Lord, what shall I do? And the Lord said to me, Arise and go into Damascus, and there you will be told all things which are appointed for you to do. And when I could not see because of the brightness of that light, I was led by the hand of those who were with me, and came to Damascus. And a certain Ananias, a devout man according to the law, who bore good witness among all the Jews that dwelt there, came to me, and standing by me said to me, Brother Saul, receive your sight. And in that very hour I saw him. And he said, The God of our fathers hath appointed thee beforehand, that thou mayest know his will, and see the righteous one, and hear the voice of his mouth. For you shall be his witness to all men of what you have seen and heard. And now, why do you stand still? Arise and be baptized, and wash away your sins, calling on the name of the Lord. And it came to pass, as I was returning to Jerusalem, and praying in the temple, that I was carried away out of myself. And I saw one saying to me, Make haste and get out of Jerusalem quickly, for they will not receive your testimony concerning me. And I said, Lord, they know that I imprisoned and beat in the synagogues those who believed in you. And when the blood of Stephen, your witness, was shed, I also was standing by, and consenting to his death, and guarding the garments of those who killed him. And he said to me, Go, for I will send you to the Gentiles from afar. And they heard him until this word, and lifted up their voice, saying, Away with such a man from the earth, for he ought not to live. And as they cried out, and threw off their garments, and threw dust into the air, the commander commanded him to be brought into the barracks, saying that he should be examined by scourging, that he might know for what cause they so shouted against him. And as they were binding him with thongs, Paul said to the centurion who stood by, Is it lawful for you to scourge a Roman without being condemned? When the centurion heard this, he went and told the commander, saying, Watch what you are about to do, for this man is a Roman. And the commander came and said to him, Tell me, are you a Roman? And he said, Yes. And the commander answered, I have earned this right of a citizen with a great sum of money. Paul said, But I am one by birth. And immediately those who were about to examine him parted from him, and even the commander was afraid when he heard that he was a Roman, because he had called him. The next day, desiring to know the reason why he was accused by the Jews, he released him from prison and sent for the chief priests and all their council, and brought Paul and set him before them.